Real-world project: designing a secure in-house chatbot system. Milestone 3, Team 4. Prototype development and feasibility demo. Focus: building a minimal working proof of concept chatbot demonstrating one secure or core interaction. Objective: show technical feasibility of the proposed secure chatbot design. Team: Denise G., Joss G., and your narrator, amongst other roles, Oliver W., Team 4. This project demonstrates the technical feasibility of a secure self-hosted Retrieval-Augmented Generation, better known as RAG, chatbot designed to augment the services of human advisors at the Small Business Development Center, also known as SBDC. Please see the photo RAG to get a visual on the architectural concept being demonstrated, which we will show you in a moment. Situation: recent funding shifts have dramatically increased the SDBC's client load without an increase in personnel or funding. General-purpose generative AI like ChatGPT is inadequate for this task because its training data is often contaminated by misinformation regarding business formation, such as entity choice and local licensing, amongst other things. This misinformation is often spread by link farms or law firms motivated to complicate simple topics. Our secure RAG approach solves this by using Ollama and Minstrel 7b for self-hosted inference, ensuring user data, which may include personal information, finance information, etc., never leaves SBDC's control or third-party APIs, ensuring data sovereignty. Additionally, our LLM is restricted to verified region-specific data input directed by the SBDC, for example, Washington State and Los Angeles, in essence, preventing hallucinations based on flawed public internet data, providing guaranteed accuracy, in essence, RAG grounding. Also, all interactions are logged with context for post-processing or security auditing, which provides built-in audit and compliance logging. Scope and intended users. This pilot focuses on two regions, as mentioned, Washington State and the Los Angeles, California region. Target users are new entrepreneurs and existing clients looking to expand their acumen. The prerequisites for this are Python 3.9, Ollama, the self-hosted LLM runtime environment, as well as Ollama Models. You must pull both the LLM and the embedding model. Run these commands in a terminal: Ollama pull Mistral and Ollama pull nomic embed text, as you will see in the README file. Once the repository is cloned on your local machine with the prerequisites satisfied, you'll need to create a virtual environment. Additionally, make sure Ollama is not already running, or you may run into issues which require you to close all Ollama instances. Then close your terminal and create a new one, which is what I had to do. Taking a moment to scroll down so that you can see. There is more information in the README I'm summarizing. This is supposed to be a short video. Here's a quick look at the RAG. In fact, I'm just going to keep it here for now. I'll talk a little bit about the virtual environment and then show you the actual program in VS Code. This is probably going to be over 5 minutes, just a heads up. Not too much though, we'll do our best. It is critical to use a virtual environment to isolate dependencies, and additionally, as I said, make sure Ollama is not already running. Before running the creation command to set up your virtual environment, make sure you are in the root directory of your project. In this case, it's Secure Chatbot POC. Running the command in the wrong location will create a unnecessary duplicate of the venv folder, which will waste disk space, as it's about 1 gigabyte or more. You can check the directory by running pwd if you're on Mac, Linux, or PowerShell, or cd with the Windows command prompt. Depending on your setup, I was able to do this in VS Code. To change the project directory, use the cd command followed by the directory you want to go to. I will now switch over to creating the virtual environment. Switching tabs now. I believe it is here. Okay, switching back. Now, terminal is open. Uh, as you can see, there is, let me just verify it's recording. Good. So as you can see, there's no virtual environment currently set up or anything like that. This is the most up-to-date repository. So the first thing we'll need to do is get the virtual environment set up. Now, you'll need to run that Python command there. And then as you'll see in the README file, depending on your machine, you'll need to activate that. And there'll be various commands to do that. You'll know it's going once you see the venv here. Um, and to deactivate it, you simply type deactivate. And you can load up the same virtual environment if you're in the correct root folder. You don't want to waste disk space. The next thing, which is very fun, is the pip install. We'll be installing all the things, all the libraries and etc., which are in the requirements folder, which is hiding from me, but anyhow, it's there. So you'll just do the pip install requirements, and this is in the README. Um, and I'm going to pause for just a moment here. I was in the wrong directory there. I was just talking about that. So yeah, I did that. We installed the pip requirements. Um, and we also talked about some other issues that might occur while you're doing this that are in the README that should help you through any snags. Um, I'm going to try, for time's sake, to be as quick as I can with this part of it. I might run into a snag here, we'll see. The proof of concept requires the Ollama server to be running and the vector database, which is ChromaDB, to be created, which is done automatically via the terminal commands as per the README here. And since this is a proof of concept and not yet a web application, let me make sure I'm still recording. Yep. You must run all the steps directly in your terminal prompt to see this. You won't normally see this in the final thing, but this is a prototype. So to do this, you'll need to get a terminal dedicated for that, separate one. So we'll go back to VS Code here, whatever you're using. And in fact, I'm going to, I don't think I actually need to set up a virtual environment when I run this command. We'll see. I think we should be good without it, but if we run into snags, we'll know that. But yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. I can't really enter anything. This implies that the server is up for the Ollama. And then what we'll have to do now is ingest the data to create the vector database in the project terminal. And I believe it actually has to be, this is the part that got me. You need to actually create another virtual environment to do this. So I'm just going to do that really quick. This will just take me a moment. Redo the Python venv, and you would not have to do all this in the final product, obviously. Just a moment here. All right, now the virtual environment's running, and we have the Ollama server going, and we have all the libraries. So we should, oh, but we're not in the right directory. See that? So we're just going to get in there right quick, and then we're going to run it, the Python ingest.py. And there's an FAQ section, so if you get lost or anything, you should be okay. It's working, creating the vector store. Checking to make sure I'm still recording. All right, now the ChromaDB has been created. So now what I'll need to do is run the chat handler. I need to execute the main handler script in the same project terminal, and the script automatically runs 2 demonstration queries, which I've set up to prove that the RAG and security guardrail concepts are in place, and it'll print the result into the terminal. We'll obviously be giving it more training, but this is just to show you that we've got our blueprint up and running. and it's working as intended in a basic example. So here we go. Python chat handler, the moment of truth. The output should show two distinct interactions. One is the in-context query, success, uh, based answers only on the SBDC data, and the other is an out-of-context guardrail success, which refuses to answer general knowledge questions because it's not in the knowledge database. It's meant for this specific thing. So it's processing the query. For example, what do I need as an e-commerce business? Let's see. You're required to have and we'll actually just go ahead and maximize this part. Now, as you can see, it's been logged into the conversation log.txt, and that has nothing to do with, starting a small business. This isn't the place for that. So it can only, it lets them know that. All right, so that has been an example. I hope you have enjoyed. We are at the 11-minute mark, but I did really need the time to show that. 3 to 5 minutes I think would be really difficult for something like this. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye.